Hello, my beautiful sacred masculines and anybody else who finds their way to this channel. Welcome. Thank you so much for your presence, and I'm grateful that you're here. This is part 2 of our 5 or possibly 6-part series on sex magic as it relates to sacred sexuality. When I talk about sacred sexuality, it's an overarching umbrella term for me regarding our sexual and sensual energies, our life force energies, that and how we relate to them, body, mind, and spirit, and bringing more consciousness and more intention to our sensual sexual energies. So the act of sex magic is creating ritual around utilizing and harnessing our sexual energy for creating something that's nourishing and fulfilling and important to us. That's a very personal ritual to call in or to release or to align with something that you want to align with, that's really important, that you feel would be, fulfilling and satisfying for you and nourishing for your life. And as we talked about in the last video, the importance of ritual. Why do we do ritual? It's aligning ourselves, all parts of ourselves, body, mind, and spirit, with the intention, with the energy that we're wanting to put out into the universe. And it's just a really supercharged, power-packed way to get fully in alignment with whatever it is that we're calling in or we're looking to align with. I tend to try to shy away from the calling in, because I feel like we are everything we wish to be. We already are. As the council, one of the teachings I listen to, they say, we already are everything. We just are kind of clearing away so that we can remember the truth of who we are. So I don't necessarily think of it calling in. It's more like aligning with whatever it is that speaks to our heart, that is calling to us, that is, sparking us and inspiring us to create ritual around it. So this part of this series, we're going to talk about setting intention and the purpose of this, the importance of that. We talked about the importance of ritual. And why do we do ritual? It's to put all this energy into this intention. So the example I used last time was when I launched the website for our pilgrimage to India upcoming. I utilized sex magic and created ritual around that and brought in various different elements to really support that energy for myself. And it was aligning my body, my energy, my physical body, my energy body, the sexual energy, my mind, my environment, all aligned, my spirit, my spiritual, my soul, my calling, my longing to support us on our sacred sexual journey, bringing all of that into this intention to have this amazing, fulfilling, successful, transformative pilgrimage that for the benefit of all involved, for the highest benefit, for the highest good of all involved. I brought all of that intention and energy into that endeavor to really send a powerful message to the universe, to really align my frequencies and my energies and all parts of my experience with that intention. So that's the importance of setting the intention. What are you bringing all of these elements together for? What is the purpose of your ritual? So getting very clear on that, and the wording is important. I used to set things more in the future tense. I pray for a successful pilgrimage. I pray for a successful pilgrimage to India. It's like, no, now I know to set the wording for right now, for this present moment, because that's kind of like a future tense. It's just like this pilgrimage is wildly successful for everybody that embarks on it, and they are experiencing huge transformations for the benefit of all involved and all of their loved ones. That's setting it in this future, in this present moment, not a future oriented. I call in, then again, that's something that's out there, that's not here. We bring it into the here and now. This pilgrimage is wildly successful right now, because time is another kind of construct. Everything is happening right now in this present moment. We're not going to dive into that too much right now, but just, That's my understanding, is time is all happening. Time is really irrelevant, and everything is right now. So I'm aligning with that part of me and part of my experience that is in that moment, that knows that this pilgrimage is wildly successful. And that reality, I'm aligning with that reality. There's a bunch of different, speaking of time, different timelines we can align with. That's the one I'm aligning with. And by organizing all of these different elements, I am aligning with that timeline and with that reality. So that's the importance of setting intention. Let me look at my notes here. Okay, yeah, getting clarity. Again, the wording is important. The intention is important. If you take some time to journal on this, get clarity. Take some time to meditate. I don't always write it out, but writing out your intention, well, that is actually important. It is important to write out your intention for this, and again, these are all suggestions. This is how I do this. This is very important for it to speak to you and do what works for you. This is just something for you to play with. Again, always suggestions. So, take what resonates, leave the rest, as my favorite tarot reader says. I love that. Take what resonates and leave the rest. And these are suggestions, and this is how I do this. But there's something very powerful that happens when we write down. So writing that down, and again, it's also it's taking the thoughts and energy and moving it into form, into the written letters, onto the paper. So that's an active creation right there that really helps to solidify the intention and what you're doing. So when you find the right wording, get it in that present tense if that speaks to you as well, and get that down on paper. I set the intention to, or I am fully aligning with abundance. I am and you can get clear on what that abundance means too. Like if it's a financial thing, I get clear on what it is you need or what you're trying to align with. And if it's, it can be things like opening your heart more and aligning more with your sexual energy, aligning with a partner more. There can be maybe you're looking to buy a house and you want to find this perfect house. So, get clear on that. What is that? I am living in the perfect house for me, in the perfect neighborhood, and that's close to work. I don't know, whatever it is for you, just like set that intention, be in that reality, live it, feel it, go through the process, meditating, visualizing, really create that experience for yourself. It's like for me with the pilgrimage, it's just like, okay, I see us sitting in the gorgeous space that's been rented, the deposit's down, we have our space. I see us all sitting there in a circle talking about sacred sexuality, talking about sacred feminine, sacred masculine energies, doing our thing. We're in ritual at Kashi Vishwanath, at Lord Shiva's temple. I see us all there. I see us all having a meal together. I see us all, I visualize, I imagine it, I see it, I feel it, I'm in it. I know what that will feel like for me. So bring all of yourself into your intention like that when you're visualizing or meditating on it or journaling it, just like really, again, it's creating your reality. So yeah, supercharge it like that. Let's see what else around intention. Yeah, why do we create intention? Again, because we're going to put all of this energy, we're putting all of this energy into that intention. It sets a very powerful message to the universe. It aligns our frequency with the frequency that we are wanting to align with. So I think that's it. I'm really trying to keep these under 10 minutes. So, so feel free to practice and play with this. If you have any questions, if there's anything I missed around intention, do feel free to, drop it in the comments and I'll answer for sure. And again, when you're ready to experience this with a partner, be sure to reach out and we'll create a beautiful ritual together. And and then we're going to do this in India and have really gorgeous ritual with some amazing elements and really beautiful energies. So really excited about that. check out my website for so much more. Stay tuned for the rest of this series. There'll be like 3 or possibly 4 more videos in this series. And if you missed the first one, The Importance of Ritual, please go back and check that out. And yeah, reach out with any questions. Like, comment, and subscribe. The more likes and comments, the more this gets into the algorithm and gets it out to more people, because I'm just so passionate about supporting us around this, our sexual energy, and really aligning from a place of more fulfillment, nourishment, heart-based experience. And yeah, so that's my passion and my purpose. That's what I'm aligning with. So let it be known. So be it, and so it is, as they say. All right, I will see you at the next video. Bye all.